Hi everyone, welcome back, and it's been a while. Today I'm going to unbox this Keychron K10 full-size mechanical keyboard that I bought about 2 weeks ago. They shipped it out via DHL and it came in pretty fast. It got delayed one day due to the winter storm down here in the south, but it arrived, weirdly enough, with like someone in a regular car. It wasn't a delivery truck, so that was a little weird. But it was packed really well. It came wrapped in bubble wrap with 2 layers of their branded bags, so that was nice, and I'm really excited to finally open this because I've been meaning to get a mechanical keyboard for a long time. Not necessarily a mechanical one, I'm sorry, just backlit, primarily because I do a lot of nighttime typing, gaming. Just I tend to be a night owl when it comes to my errands on the computer, so having something where I can have all the lights off in my room but I can still see my keyboard letters would be really nice. And a friend suggested that I get the mechanical keyboards because those are customizable. So I'm hoping y'all can see the extent of this box. I'm not sure what that is. That may have just been me right now, but it's fairly hefty. I realized that when I was doing some research, the more common mechanical keyboards for people to get are the smaller kinds. They don't have the this right panel with the delete, alt buttons, and the number pad, but I prefer it that way. Maybe that'll change in the future and I'll go for getting another one that's smaller. But for now, I just want to stick to a full-size keyboard. So here is some information, it looks like, and it is wireless as well as wired. I really liked that. Oh, am I gonna have to actually build this? Okay, because I did get the kind that God, what was it called? It's hot swappable, which means you can switch out not only the keycaps but the switches, which are what make the clickety-clack noises. And I am particular about how noisy my keyboard is, so I got brown switches. Here is the included tool to remove both the switches and the keycaps. And then we see the charging cable. And then the manual. So I'll just move this to the side. Everything else is just foam. This is kind of big, so it's hard to do in my filming space. Oh, this is a hefty boy. I thought it was going to be thinner, but it's quite thick. And I did get the aluminum version. You could get a plastic one or aluminum. And I'm assuming the difference between the two is that one is heftier or more sturdy. Oh. That's really nice, actually. It does have legs, which is nice. So on the side it does have, first of all, the not USB, but the C-type port to charge it. Then you can select whether it's you're connecting it to a Windows or Android or Mac and OS. And then we have the Bluetooth or cable options. Oh, it's on. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Here, let's see if I can turn off the lights so y'all can see a little better. But you can see the light through the keycaps, which is great. That was my main issue. Some of the keycaps you can buy and keyboards that are made are Bluetooth, but they don't, like, you can't see the light through the letters, which I thought defeated the purpose. And according to the manual and what I've read online, you can change the settings for the RGB. I plan to make this a purple light all the time. But yeah, it's going to be really fun to play around with this. I'm so excited. I love the noise it makes. I like that it's tall too. I'm going to have to get a wrist support, a long wrist support at the bottom here. But that's not the only thing that I bought. I did go on Amazon and buy some purple keycaps. And my color settings are a little off. So it looks a little blue on camera from where I'm looking. But these are a more pastel purple color. Not really bluish, more to the reddish tint. And they just came like this. I kind of wish they'd sent them in a little more secure packaging, but you know, they're not scratched or anything despite being in this bag. And they look like they are the perfect size, so I'm really excited to swap these out. I'm going to play around with the pattern and see what I want to be. This whole thing is gray. I would prefer black. I may have to go and get some black ones as well. But it'll be fun to start decorating this to how I like it. Let me just see if I can pull one out. Oh, there we go. So I do have the brown. I believe these are called cherry switches. No, Gateron brown, I believe. I'm new to this. Feel free to correct me. But that was really easy, and you should be able to also pull the switch out with this. So yeah, I'm sorry, with this. This is for the switch. You kind of just grab it somewhere, but I'll mess with that later. I don't want to break this right off the box. So what I'm going to do is go set this up with my computer, probably start swapping the keycaps around and start testing it out and kind of deciding what I want to do, because I'm definitely going to try and get some black ones. This looked a lot darker on the website, so I didn't think I'd have to get some black ones. But yeah, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out to get some black. Just to look at the back. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for some black keycaps and just make my own pattern with this. This is a pre-built board if you are into actually assembling yours from the get-go. This is probably not something you'd be interested in. I've heard this one is hard to take apart if you do want to buy this one first. So just keep that in mind if you're into the whole keyboard hobby. This is my first and probably only ever keyboard. You never know, but I don't plan to buy another one because these are expensive. This was $110 because I got all those. I got the aluminum, I got the full size backlit and everything. I think the cheapest one of this version was about $74. I did wait about a week after putting it in my cart, and Keychron sent me a 10% off coupon, which was really nice. So if you want a small discount without really doing anything, just put something in your cart, the one you really want, and then at some point in a week they'll send you a 10% off coupon. And I bought it straight from their website. It shipped out in about 2 days. They say to give them about 2 to 4 days to ship it out. They shipped it out for me in 2 days, and then DHL spent maybe a week delivering it to me. It probably would have been shorter if the weather wasn't an issue, but it still got to me really fast, and I really am very happy with finally getting my own keyboard like this. This is what the keyboard looks like after I customized the keycaps and chose the color. I first wanted purple, but the only selection available was more pink than purple. Instead, I chose a teal color, which allowed the letters to pop better anyway. The set of keycaps I got did have some differences, so I decided to keep the original keycaps for the keys, which had specific functions, to avoid forgetting about them. I think it looks great, and I love it so much. It feels great, is sturdy, highly programmable, and highly functional. The only issue I've encountered so far is the learning curve of typing on a keyboard with deep buttons. Most keyboards nowadays have short keys, so you don't really need to press too far to get the key to function. With this one, especially with my long nails, my fingers would get caught trying to change keys. I normally average around 90 words a minute, but with my first test on this one, I barely averaged 75, and that's with many typos. I filed down my nails a bit, which helped a lot. It'll still take some time getting used to, but I hope I can get back to my normal typing speed soon. In addition, although during my research I read brown switches are the most tactile, they only seem that way in sound. I expected them to have a much stronger feel when pressing down, if that makes any sense. Although I don't plan to spend too much right away after getting it, I'm definitely going to research other switches to find one that feels perfect for me. Overall though, I'm excited to use this keyboard for a long time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave links to this exact keyboard in the description on Keychron's website, as well as a link to the keycaps I bought from Amazon. They were only about $8, so I think they were a good investment and very cheap compared to the actual price of the keyboard. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you in my next video.